everyone, this is Saint Sark, and I went back once again for some more Let's Play Tales of Symphonia. In the last part, we're looking around trying to find a cure for Colette's disease, until we finally found one. But we only have, I believe, one of the required materials, that being the Zircon. And now we're going to go into the Ymir Forest, and we're going to get the Mana Leaf. But first, let's start off with a skit, Future of this Kingdom. And oh yeah, we also went face to face with the Pope, and now his fat ass is on the run. Does all this just because he doesn't want his daughter to outlive it? It's gonna happen anyway! Are you that dense? Give birth. You're approximately around the age of mid-20s, early 30s, somewhere around that age. You're gonna die before them. It's only a matter of time. The only thing that would interrupt that are possible accidents, injuries, or the like. How dumb are you? Dear God, man. Really? Someone forgot their brain today. Okay, let's run force. I did do a little practice run off screen, so I do know how to get to through the Ymir Forest. Thankfully, there is a quick jump option whenever you're done with the Ymir Forest itself. It takes you straight to Heimdall, so thank God for that. First, you got a lot of stuff to do, and it's probably going to eat up a lot of this part. And also, there's a treasure chest behind the tree. Don't forget that. I'm probably going to be using a lot of holy bottles in this, so don't be surprised if you see me constantly going into my items and picking one up. And also, there is another treasure chest behind here. You can barely see it behind the tree. So I can actually know what the hell I'm doing. I know, it's surprising. So, as you can see, the only thing we can do right now is basically go on top of stumps and call for boars. With each seed that you obtain, and yes, there's 2 more. With each seed that you contain, you create a new flower. Each flower corresponds to a different animal that will do a certain action. With blue, it gets you control over fish. Unless you plant it, they can't do shit with it. And the last one, white, allows you to control a hawk that'll take you to certain areas of the forest. Let's try planting it. I'm not gonna figure that out just walking around here, now are we? Let's move our asses, please. A lot of them you don't really have to do right away because it involves domino effect sort of thing. You do one thing, then you do another, and so on and so forth. See, once you plant it, the plant itself will go to other places. You're going to be doing that a lot. I know where the next place that we have to go is, where we find the white seed. And I believe that you can only call the fish from lily pads, so I wouldn't bother trying it anywhere else. Mainly because there are no other flowers anywhere else. Okay. Over here, over here. Save point, but that's not the important thing. And also we should do this, because we're going to have to talk to this kid anyway. Because he is not going to let us through. That whole prejudice thing keeps getting brought up, and brought up, and brought up. Like a broken record. Just a straight answer, damn it. Shut up, Zelos. Say what you need. And of course, we have to bring this up. Mama's sick, and he needs a Ymir fruit. But since they're monsters, he's not going to do it himself. We have to get it for him. And even the game says that it is a long fucking process. No joke, it says it. You mean your moral or your motto? And also, you're the idiot here, though. Shut up. But here, because they're not going to do anything else. And unfortunately, he doesn't even know about it. Jesus. Gina, just kick his ass into the water. Butterflies in the forest will guide you. So that's it. It basically gives you the right direction to go to. Like wherever you see butterflies, like right there, that's going to be your next destination. I'm using a lot of these damn bottles. Move, you fucking bird! Roast you alive. Oh, a fish! And these fish are very fucking slow. Push the chest all the way over here. That is the chest that contains the white seed. And I believe there are only 3 spots where you have to use the white seed. And everything else is either blue or pink. One of the white seeds actually takes you to like a dead area, so actually only 2 of the white flower spots are actually useful. Kind of sad, I know. At least we have all the seeds and we can finally get on with this. And most of what you fight in here are your basic animals like boars, birds, and the like. Not that big of a deal, if you ask me. Just want to get through this place as fast as possible. Alrighty. I believe the one on the left up here, right up on that ledge over there, that is the one that doesn't bring you anywhere important. The other 2, thankfully, do. And as you can see by the butterfly, we need to go here anyway. I'm not even going to ask how a small hawk can left a full-size teenager. And yes, it's always Lloyd who gets carried off. It's no one else. I don't know why. I guess they assume that you're always having Lloyd as the display character. I guess they didn't really think about it to that way. Let me jump off of here, please. I hate that it takes away my damn holy bottle effect. Such a pain in the ass. Alright, let's go take care of that other white spot first before we do anything else. Now, the other white spot is in this area, over to the left. All the white flowers are on, of course, tree branches. I do like the little chime that happens when you actually use the whistle. Now I'll go over here, stump, and play it again. Looks like it didn't do anything, but trust me, we're getting somewhere. It'll be too much longer till we have to actually get to the Ymir fruit. I believe without that wooden crate, you are not able to actually access the fruit just yet. I'm going the wrong direction. Do everything before you actually have to do it. That's the smart thing to do. In this direction, there's yet another stump with another flower. Now bring up another boar, and it smashes that boulder. Trust me, we're going to need that for later. Now I think we can finally take care of the Ymir fruit itself. I can go in the right damn direction. Go down here. I don't think there's anything we need to do with that right now. Put on the stump and play your whistle. So finally, drop the Ymir fruit into the water. And here's something that really ticks me off. They say they can't reach it. Bullshit. Either with your hands or a sword or any kind of long-range weapon, you could easily grab the fucking thing. And don't bring up the fish, because they are not dangerous. So you instead have to have the blue fish that you summon from the blue flowers basically carry the thing over to you. And it is a long and arduous task if I've ever seen one. Next, jump up here. Summon another boar. Because if we tell the fish to go over here right away, that big fish will devour it along with the fruit. Or maybe just the fruit. So now that it's distracted, we can now call the fish over here and tell it to get the fruit. Maybe it's not nearly as annoying as getting the shadow parts down to the bottom of the temple, but still, it is very, very annoying. And both are main story quests. They need to be done. I don't think anything like that even comes close. Okay, it's not actually going to take it all the way, because I'm pretty sure that fish would get tired after a while. So the fruit there is going to just stick for a while, whilst we do something in order to get it to move again. That's where you come over here, jump on the stump, and play your fruit again. Cause a few bugs to come by, and the ripples will bring the fruit down. Next, we gotta call that fish again in order to get it to move the fruit. There's a lily pad right behind that branch. Haul it in. I sound like I'm going through a frickin' walkthrough, but I'm not, I promise you. You better stay at that edge. I do not want to do this over again. Up or down? We'll try around here. Don't you move. Don't you fucking move. Like we're talking about the fish that's vertical right now, not the one that's stirring up the fruit. Oblivious when it's swimming. That will come in handy. So, from that, you have go down here. I'm actually going to wait for him to come around, so it'll be a bit easier for me. Right here, when he stops, you wait for him, and the second he starts moving, you call that fish to move. Because he will not come after you, and the fish can go through the area that the boulder was in. And that takes care of the hardest part of it all. There's only like 2 more spots that we have to get to in order to actually get the fruit itself. Thank God for that. Doesn't mean it's not a long pain in the ass. We'll get past this damn boar and go over here. It's the final thing you have to activate. And this is where even the character says that it takes forever. From the game itself, it takes my own words out of my mouth. So thankfully, now I can go around here and pick up the fruit. Thank God for that quick jump option. I believe this and the sewer are like the only places where the quick jump is even allowed. Don't quote me on that, though. Okay, we'll take the faster route, of course. Thankfully, I only need to use 5 of those to get through this place. Kid, you better be fucking grateful for this. Run through all that trouble for a damn fruit. Took me more than 15 minutes for this fruit. Now let us in. After all the shit that we went through? No sphere. Now we can finally get inside Heimdall. Finally. What the hell are you doing here? If you did, then I'm gonna gut you for making me go through all that bullshit. If this is some kind of bullshit test, then I am gonna lose it. I'm gonna get some fucking answers out of you because you've been nothing but an enigma for the past God knows how many hours. Yeah, can we just grab a leaf off a tree, or does that have to be a certain tree? Sorry, Venus and Rain. Yeah, can you guys wait out here for about an hour? Promise it won't take too long. Don't get eaten by those fish. Alright, we'll keep our mouth shut. Stuck up bricks. Okay, I'm gonna check out the armor and see what they got that's new, if anything. Let's see, customization. I got all the stuff for this, so that's good. We got a solar spinner. I already have the Gladius that I found in the forest. Don't have the crystal shell though. Now I'll probably just buy the damn thing. Those, I'm pretty sure I got one of those. Not too sure. Badass Warhammer. Do I already have one of those? It says I do. Weird. Start equipping everyone. Yeah, that'll about do it. Now for armor. I'm gonna go broke in this place, I swear. I'll probably need like 2 of those for Regal and for Genus. Yeah, I'll get 2 of those. Alrighty then. Really get through this. Let's get out of here. Let's get down to brass tacks. Don't change it if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Now, who's the asshole in charge here? I'm still going with the effects in the holy bottle. Let's try to find the guy in charge. Would you kindly move your ass? You're holding up traffic. Jeez. Yeah, I kind of guessed that, considering nothing but elves live here. It'd be a bit hard not to be an elven shop. There's more of this place. There's lots more. Let's see, whose house is the most guarded? Let's look around. Yes, do you have it? Please say yes. You don't need to tell us where it grows, just give us a sample of it. This isn't difficult. Yeah, and she's standing right in front of you. Yeah, I don't even say it myself, Lloyd. Thank you, Priscilla. Glad someone knows how to say it. No, she's turning into a damn Crucius crystal. Give us this damn herb. What does it have to do with Kratos? All this shit about Martel, is she even really worth it at this point? Considering she went nuts when we fired out, when we separated the seals. That's a very good question. Asshole, just tell me. Enough with the fucking mystery. Lathian Gorge. Of course they're gonna give us the fucking cold shoulder. Dick. How much do you want to bet there's gonna be a fucking Wonder Chef in here somewhere? Even though that he is not an elf. So he would stick out like a fucking sore thumb. But I guess since he disappears after every visit, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm intrigued now. I want to look for him. I think most of the time he's in the inn. At least from what I've seen. But everything looks to be normal. No, I want to leave. I don't want to talk. If you ain't talking recipes, I don't want to talk. No one important in here. Should probably refill on some items like more holy bottles, of course. And I guess that's it. And also, Sheena, your health looks fucking terrible. Let's get you out of the party and switch you up with someone else. Someone who was not going to die in like one hit. Yeah, let's get out of here. Bunch of snobby douchebags. Yes, I'll gladly use Quick Jump. Okay, it said southeast in the Lathian Gorge. Needs to be this way. There we go. That was quick. Oh god, I remember this. This also takes a while to do. Yeah, it's dead. Big and pretty, and it's also wilted. They're all over the damn place. That one looks like it's full of juice. If anything, it'd probably be carbon dioxide, considering. Nah. I'm full of it today. Yeah, it would be actually, because that's what they release. That's what carbon dioxide is what they take in. Duh. Provide it with food. Shut up, Zelos. Otherwise, all of them will be dead. I think everyone is, because you're an idiot. Ha ha ha. Everyone ignores Zelos. Please do. He is useless. My god, man. Just shut your fucking face. Or... we got another change. This time we create a bubble for ourselves. You fucking slug touched me.
You're gonna regret this.
I thought I switched out Tina.
Gotta know when to go.
Switching for Saya. Lame. Forest loot for all the treasure chests. Even if they may contain something not all that useful. Despised. Please tell me they start despising Zelos, because that would be hilarious. That's a retarded reason. Just because they look like them, they have a huge fucking problem. What the hell does it eat? Flower. Yeah, thanks for the lesson there, genius. Karima. I'm gonna fully stock on Karima here. Of course, you can hold up to only 20, but hey, you take what you got when you have it. Oh, that's bullshit. I did not grab 20 of them. Good thing I grabbed more of these holy balls, and the fucking flower won't get out of the way.
This is gonna be a... Let's get out of here! Gotta know when to go!
I don't know why the player icons showed up. I set them to auto.
This is gonna be a... Let's get out of here! Gotta know when to go!
Give it some Karima. Makes sense because it's growing in the same area that it's living. I'll look at something like this for a second. Genus, why the hell you want semi-auto? Give it Karima. Yeah, it's gonna start blowing. And that's the whole thing with this area. Prideful elves. It's not about having pride, it's about having a nice sharp stick in their asses. I don't think even Final Fantasy X talked this much about prejudice. I think it was only... No, wait. The Alped. Of course. Another thing that links it with 10. Both involve a party that's prejudiced, being prejudiced against another party. There are just so many connections here. I think the only real difference is that Yuna never gets a disease that allows her to turn to, I don't know, an Esper or something. Or Magicite. There's just so many fucking connections. I figured there'd be nothing back there. And of course, this area has to be enormous, so it's going to be taking quite a bit to get through here. 3. So have to come back for that after a long, long time, as you can see by that shark. There was one back in that Arachia forest, but we couldn't get one there, and we're not going to get one here. Down, please, thank you.